Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to Luxury Kings. Here are the 10 most expensive Barbies ever sold on eBay. Number 10, Japanese exclusive vintage Barbie, $1,399. This particular seller put up a very rare Barbie doll for auction, which comes from Japan. Even though the doll has been previously used and belonged to the seller's personal collection for a few years, the rarity of the piece allowed it to be sold for $1,400. Sounds pretty pricey for a Barbie, but we're just getting started. Number 9, vintage 1978 Superstar Barbie and Ken, $1,481. Is spending that much money in an ancient Barbie doll sounds a bit bonkers to you? Maybe the fact that this was a package deal will soothe your mind. This 1978 edition of the world's favorite female doll was accompanied by the world's favorite male doll, Ken. These dolls are both packaged like they are straight from the 70s. A true Barbie collector will appreciate this item not only because of the original packaging, which sports the Matto logo, but also because of nostalgia. Number 8, original German vintage Build Lily Barbie, $1,500. Build Lily features on this list because many series collectors consider her to be the original Barbie. In reality, the Barbie we all came to know and love was actually inspired by this German doll that first came into consumers' lives and hearts during the 1950s. Because they weren't around for long, these beauties are particularly hard to find nowadays. Number 7, 1981 Beauty Secrets Barbie, $1,515. Ruth Kronk was one of the most dedicated Barbie collectors of all time. She spent a grand total of 45 years of her life procuring and acquiring Barbie dolls of all eras, shapes, sizes, and countries in order to create the perfect collection. She was also one of the founders of the National Barbie Doll Convention. With such an impressive resume under her belt, it would be expected that the items belonging to Kronk's collection would sell for a considerable price, such as the case of the Spanish Barbie, which was produced in 1981, featuring the original box. This item sold on eBay for a grand total of $1,515.
And I don't really want to...
Number 6, vintage 1959 Ponytail Barbie, $1,840. Talk about vintage. This beautiful doll was originally purchased in 1959 and remains in great condition. The vintage doll in question was the number 1 first ponytail Barbie to be introduced to the public. Although it doesn't include the box, it does include the original outfit.
Version of the doll, but this is the booklets.
Number 5, vintage Barbie Peaches and Cream, $1,994. Well, we could argue that anything that has peaches and cream in its designation automatically deserves some attention. And if that just so happens to be a Barbie doll, then we're all ears. Clearly this beauty comes to us straight from the 80s, more precisely the year 1984. Those sleeves don't lie.
The dress is made.
Number 4, Snow Princessa Barbie doll, $2,500. Having a ton of clothes to change the dolls into was half the fun of playing with Barbies. These dolls allow little children everywhere to live their favorite fantasies no matter what they looked like. Princess, fairy, businesswoman. When it came to Barbies, the sky and the imagination were the limit. This particular piece is a very rare one, produced in Scandinavia under Mattel's approval and supervision. She's a dream of any girl who's up in the very snowy, cold environments and still wants to feel beautiful. Number 3, City Smart Silkstone Barbie, $2,995. Closing the $2,000 and above club is this sharp and elegant looking Barbie doll, fabricated in 2003. She's the most contemporary out of all the dolls on this list, but that didn't mean she was going to sell for less. On the contrary, the final bidder was willing to pay $2,995 for this piece. The City Smart Silkstone Barbie only saw 600 of its kind being produced, with 400 going up for sale in the Japanese market and 200 sold to members of the official Barbie Collectors Club. A lot of words to say that coming across one of these is far from being an easy task, which is why it comes as no surprise why it sold for almost $3,000.
So I've never opened her up.
Number 2, original vintage brunette Barbie, $4,200. Who doesn't love an original? And most importantly, what serious collector doesn't love an original and isn't willing to go above and beyond for it? That's probably the case with the ultimate bidder for this original vintage brunette Barbie, coming to you all the way from the faraway year of 1959.
I really appreciate. Yeah, she looks so happy.
Number 1, original vintage blonde Barbie, $6,500. And just in case brunettes aren't really your thing, the original vintage Barbie also comes in blonde. And blonde is, of course, Barbie's staple hair color. It's literally the only difference between this doll and the previous one, but authenticity always wins the money race, right? This brings us to the end of our video. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit like if you did, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any of our videos in the future. With that, I'll see you in the next video.